Greetings, YouTube. This is Yvette, and welcome to our channel where we are always fasting sometime during the month. And in fact, we're gearing up for a fast now that I was supposed to start last night, but I have lettuce in my refrigerator and I still have cucumber juice that I need to consume today. Because you guys know me, I don't like wasting food, and it won't be available, or it'll rot before I get back off of my fast. So I'm going to begin my fast this evening with a dry fast. But I will tell you, if you're new to the channel and you've just subscribed, welcome, welcome, welcome. Because this channel is the channel where we're seeking the Lord. And I will tell you, the enemy is attacking me. I don't know what's going on with my eye, but I even put, I use a little bit of peroxide, diluted peroxide when I'm having itchiness in my eyes or something. But so I shouldn't be having a problem, but the enemy is really coming against me. I've had nothing but attacks all the way around me, you guys. And this is, I'm sure you guys are experiencing the same thing. But what you have to remember is that when you're in the kingdom, we are more than conquerors. So this is just the enemy manifesting himself because he is angry. He's not coming out after me with just one demon. I got demons in every corner I look at, there's demons. I went to help one of my friends who was having a bunch of demon activity at their house. And I'm going to tell you, those of us who stepped in to just give her some support, and I was just really the mediator between my friend and this person. They were both friends of mine, but one of them wasn't acting right. So even just to step in and lend support, I suffered an attack in my dreams that night where fear came upon me. And I don't have fear. I woke up with my heart in palpitations, fearing some guy in my dream that I never saw before. I don't know him, and it wasn't a vision. This was nothing but a satanic or demonic attack. That's all that was. And so I told my friend about it. She said, "Well, you know what? So and so had the same problem." And I'm like, "What?" So this is new to me. This is new to me that the enemy went out and attacked all of us that were part of this, just trying to help and be prayerful. But I'm telling you, I'm more than a conqueror. Not only that, every corner I looked in, I was getting some type of demonic activity with the enemy attacking me with my neighbor. Before I even left to go to my friend's house, my neighbors had attacked me verbally, went on and on. I said, just look, just stay away from our house. Don't be damaging our cars, because that's what they've gotten to, damaging our cars. Who knows what else they're going to be doing? This is crazy, right? Not, that wasn't the end. Then yesterday my daughter and I had a trip we needed to make. So we come back and I find out that my son's been, his household's been under strain because they're now watching his wife's sister's kids, and she's moved up to another state and she comes back on the weekend. But during the week, our kids are eating up all the stuff at his house and he's having a hard time. Now, you guys know, for those of you who know me, you know that I'm blessed to have a lot of stuff come in the house because I take that stuff and I feed homeless. Well, I also gather some of those things and I take it to my children's ministry, to my church, to our different people I'll distribute that stuff out to. Well, I've got snacks sitting in the garage, free snacks that I give out to homeless people. You think I wouldn't bless my son, like the prodigal son, where the man was like, yeah, kill the fatted calf, get the best stuff. This is my son. I don't care if my son is not having a relationship with me or not. My son is suffering. Yes, I told my daughter, here, take some stuff to him. I got all kinds of stuff downstairs. Ask him if he wants. I said, matter of fact, tell him I'm going to somebody's house that lives like really literally not even 5 minutes from his house. My pastor and his wife live very close to them. And I had the pastor's kids yesterday. My son sent back a text. He did not want, I said I would drop it off in his driveway. I won't even go in his house. I'll just pull up, put in the driveway, and then text that the stuff is out there. He told my daughter that no, that's just her way of trying to sneak back into my life. Can you believe this is my child? That my own son is my enemy? Can you believe this? That ain't nothing but Satan. I'm like, what is he talking about? Mom always thinks she thinks she's right, and she did all this stuff, and she always throwing stuff up in my face. I couldn't believe my son. Now, yes, my son has had conversations with me about stuff, and this is how he lives. And I know that when something happens, he'll go back and act like it was me. And I was like, wait a minute. But this is what you did. This is what you said. Hold on a second. Because I've been supporting you, blah, 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 blah. He'll tell me that's throwing it up in his face. Look, this is how you've been operating. This is your MO. This is you. I mean, forever he's wanted a divorce, and I have begged him, look, go to counseling. Don't get a divorce, because I want my grandkids to grow up with a mother and father. I want a home for them. I don't want this. We don't do this. You get married and get divorced. No. So I have been supported, but all that support I have given has ended up with me not being able to see my kids because the wife, she does not like me. Absolutely does not like me. So I have to pray for her, you guys. Remember, I told you about praying for your enemies. We have a video about that. It's the hardest thing to do, but I'm telling you, when you do that. So here I am blessing my son, and I know his wife hates me. And I even told my daughter, I said, well, let's send some coffee drinks over for her. I said, but what if she puts them in the garbage? And I was like, oh no. I said, well, I'll send them anyway because I know she likes them, and I'll send some stuff for him because I know he likes certain things. He refused all of it. What can I do? I was blessing. I hate to refer to my son as my enemy because this is my child that I want to bless and bestow blessings on, but you can't bless somebody that don't want to be blessed. So I'll keep praying for him, but he said something about that's gonna come back in his face, the stuff I give him. And that's her way of trying to get back in my life. How do you have that much hate in your heart for your mom? For your mom. So apparently his wife has convinced him that their marriage problems are because of me. Now, the fights and the problems still happen. They're still going on. And I'm nowhere in the picture. Nowhere in the picture. So, that's just the enemy. But this is what I'm telling you. He goes for the juggler. When the enemy comes out after you, they go for the juggler. When I say enemy, I don't necessarily mean Satan. We talked about this before. Satan can't be everywhere. The devil can't be everywhere. He's not omnipresent. But there are lots of demons. But so when I say enemy, I mean them as a force. All of them demons. When they come out, they come for the juggler, and they think they're attacking us. But remember, a third of the angels were put out with Satan. That means 2/3 were left. So for every demon, there's 2 angels fighting for you. Okay. So you just seeing the manifestation of what they're doing. My son, the fact that my son has nothing to do with me, that didn't cut off my windpipe. It didn't stop me from hanging out with the pastor's kids and taking them to the arcade. I would have loved to take my grandchildren with them. I just love kids, period. But he didn't want them. They can't be around me. So that didn't stop anybody else's blessing. Didn't stop me in the fellowship I had with my friend on Saturday. None of that. What the enemy is doing, it hasn't stopped anything. It ain't stopped you from eating. It ain't stopped you from going to whatever it is you want to do. The enemy hasn't blocked any of that. So look at it in that sense. All he's doing is manifesting. He's taking relationships because he uses relationships, and it's usually people who are very close to you. My neighbors were people that were about the age of my kids that I had blessed, bought them a car, used to take groceries and stuff to the house and babysit for free. They treated me like dirt. I'm like, okay. They haven't stopped one single piece of food going in my mouth. The only reason why I'm stopping is because spiritually, you guys know we need to do our monthly devotion. So I'm telling you that you're going to be attacked, but you guys don't sweat it. No, it doesn't feel good, but you have to tweak yourself to understand what kingdom is all about. The enemy is always going to be trying to attack God's kingdom, and he hates communion. Do your communion in the morning and the evening. Do your weekly devotion where you spend time with God on Shabbat. And I'm saying you need to be in his word every day. So we're going to talk about how to be successful in the kingdom in a subsequent video. But for right now, you guys, don't worry about the attacks of the enemy. He's just manifesting because he's scared, because he can't get you. So he figures if he doubles up on you, triples, quadruples up on you, if everywhere you turn, he's there, he think he got you beat. You got the wrong one. This is the wrong channel for that enemy. You are defeated. Jesus defeated you when he died. So we began with communion to remind him that the blood was shed. And because of the blood, you are no longer a concern at all. You're gone. You're a nothing, nobody. We've been restored back to kingdom. Now, the only way that the enemy can be successful over you is you open up a door and leave a way for him to get back in and get into you and attack you. Because when you walk outside of the protection of the Lord, which means that when you walk outside of living holy according to the word, that's when you open up the door for attacks of the enemy. And you're not protected because you let him in. So as long as we walk in holiness, he is, I'm telling you, if you could see in the spirit realm, you got this protection bubble around you, and he trying to get in and he can't. So, and the angels are holding him back, and he just, ooh, just mad and just trying to get you. He can't spit, he can't kick, he can't swear at you, he can't, nothing can he do. He can't even growl at you because the enemy, the angels have got his mouth all tied. He can't do anything. He wants to get at you, but he can't. Okay? So that's how you need to know, walk. You have authority over him. Cast him out. And for some of the things that you guys have going on in your life, holds that you have on you, I'm going to post a video from Derek Prince, and he does, it's a short little segment as the part 2 of his talk. And I think it's just a portion of what he's doing, but they're doing a prayer and casting out demons, every kind of demon you can imagine, demons that make you forget, start messing with your mind. Forgetting is not something that we do. Dementia is not of God. None of that. Alzheimer's, that none of that stuff is of God. Okay, so he casts out all them demons. Falling asleep in church, falling asleep when you read your word. None of that stuff is of God. So he's got a prayer that he does. So I'm going to link that below. Watch it, you guys. Cast the enemy out. Trust me, them demons are somewhere around you. Demons of rebellion. That rebellious demon will keep you from praying for your enemies. He'll tell you that, no, they did thus and so. You're going to get them back. That's what that rebellious demon will do. He'll make you go against what God says. Remember, everything in the kingdom is opposite. When your enemy does you wrong, you don't go get them back. You pray for them. You pray for them. You're being persecuted for righteousness' sake. Sometimes you're just trying to do something nice for somebody and they still blasting you. I don't know what I did to my son, but whatever it is, he is now blaming me for the attack that his wife did on me. Even though I read the police report that he sent out, that I was not present for it. The police officers were talking to him in a whole private area. I read the report they made. My son was saying exactly what happened, that his wife went off on me and was being very mean and cussing me and went and attacked me. That's what he said in his report. Now today, I started it. I'm like, how did I start it? I just brought you guys stuff to your house and brought coffees. You see what I'm saying? It don't even make sense to even try and explain it. I just got to let it go. Pray for my son. Pray for my son. And I want to give him scripture, because as long as my son is not forgiving me, and he'll say he's forgiving me, that's what he'll say. But as long as he harbors that hatred in his heart, guess what? The enemy has a opening into his life. He's always going to have discord in his house. He will not be successful. The enemy's going to attack his job. He can't be blessed by God because you outside of the area of protection. Literally, I don't know what kind of salvation you have, dude, because in order for you to have salvation with God, you can't love God when you can't love me. You can't love God when you don't love other people. And the wife, you guys, you have to pray for her salvation, because from the age of 17, she has not liked me, and now she's 31, almost 32. Oh no, she just turned 32. Yeah. So that long, she's hated my guts. That's not okay. Okay, that is not salvation. So don't let the enemy get you like that. Don't let him trap you with people, because remember, it's not the people, it's the spirit that uses the people. Demons need bodies. And if you let the demon use you, this is the problem with my son. You're letting that portal open and the demon can come in and use you and deceive you. Don't let that go on. Okay, so what this channel is not about that. And the enemy's not going to like you watching this. He's going to have people calling your phone, texting you, all kind of stuff going on when you're trying to watch it. I have turned my phone off because when I was trying to make the video, people calling, I closed my door because noise going on outside, unusual noises. So I get what you're doing, enemy. He doesn't want you guys to hear it. But that's okay, because this channel is victorious. We're going to continue doing our communion and we're going to begin our fast. Okay? So jump in on the fast. You're just in time. Let's do it at sundown tonight if you didn't do it at sundown last night. If you did it sundown last night, God bless you. We're proud of you because you guys are hitting on day number 1. Okay? And it's just going to be a short fast, or go as long as you want to. Okay? I'm going to start with a dry fast and then go into a juice fast, because I want to be cleaning my body out. That cucumber juice is doing some amazing things, along with the chia seeds that I'm putting in my body. And then I have to start eating differently, because I allowed food into my diet that I didn't normally do, like meat. Meat sits in your system way too long. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm going to stop doing that. Okay? All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later, and God bless you.